Hello once again, and it's time for some poetry. And once again, I'm using soundings, the reprinted poetry book that was used by us when we were children. And I've chosen today to do Virtue by George Herbert. Now, George Herbert lived from the 1593 to 1633. He was an English poet, orator, and a minister of the Church of England. He was born to a fairly wealthy family, got a good education, and sat in Parliament for a few years until the death of King James. And then he renewed his interest in ordination and gave up his secular ambitions. And in his mid-30s, took holy orders in the Church of England, and spent the rest of his life as rector of the parish of Fugglestone, St. Peter, just outside Salisbury. He was noted for his unfailing love of his parishioners, bringing the sacraments to them when they were ill and providing food and clothing for those in need. Henry Vaughan called him a most glorious saint and seer. Unfortunately, he was never a healthy man and died of consumption, or as we know today, tuberculosis, at the age of 39. Now, Virtue addresses a theme which was popular in Herbert's time, the transience of earthly pleasures. But Herbert draws a different conclusion than, for example, his contemporary poet, priest Robert Herrick, who famously said, "Gather ye rosebuds while ye may." Instead, Herbert accepts that in this world good things will not last, and conceives that the only enduring satisfaction comes from moral righteousness. So from beginnings, the poem ends on a strong note of affirmation. So, with that, let us begin. Virtue. Sweet day, O soul, so calm, so bright, the bridal of the earth and sky, the dew shall weep thy fall tonight, for thou must die. Sweet rose, whose hue angry and brave bids the wrath gazer wipe his eye, thy root is ever in its grave, and thou must die. Sweet spring, full of sweet daisies and roses, a box where sweets compacted lie, thy music shows ye have your closes, and thou and all must die. Only a sweet and virtuous soul, like seasoned timber, never gives, but though the whole world turn to coal, then chiefly lives. Hope you enjoy that. Have a good day.